Could the prime suspect in the City Grill killings get out of jail before he goes to trial? News 4's Milas Hairston has these new developments.
Now charged with 4 counts of murder in the Main Street massacre on August 14th, Ricardo McCray surrendered to Buffalo police last week at our Channel 4 studios. Monday, bail was set at $500,000 against objections from the Erie County District Attorney's Office.
Their argument is that he fled town, at least for a certain period of time while they were looking for him. So they argue that equals flight risk.
Under the circumstances, the only thing that the prosecution could really argue was the seriousness of the crime. We in turn argued, well, that crime was just as serious when he surrendered himself.
The surrender, regardless of where it took place, legal observers say that was most likely the key to bail being set.
He knew that they were looking at him as a suspect, not as a witness, and yet he turned himself in. And I think that they're getting some fallout from having arrested the wrong guy.
News 4 legal analyst Frank Clark is referring to the arrest of a suspect shortly after the shootings outside the City Grill. The charges were dropped. As for the possibility of McCray making bail,
how is he a flight risk if he's the guy who surrendered himself? And there is what came out in open court today, or what was mentioned, it was that there's no evidence that he ever left the jurisdiction whatsoever.
Defense attorney Terrence McKelvey is referring to reports his client, for a period of time after the shootings, was believed to be in another state.
And again, bail is set at $500,000. Frank Clark believes because of the crimes, if McCray uses a bondsman, he would need to put up at least half of that amount to secure his release. Normally, 10% would be enough. In the newsroom, Milas Hairston for the 10 o'clock news.